from XT. How are you doing?
Very amazing, thank you.
Good, and welcome to the show.
Thank you.
So give us a little bit of background on who you are and what you do and how you got in this industry.
Okay, so basically I represent XT today. I'm the Global Ecosystem Director for XT. So we are a crypto exchange, but also doing a lot of things besides just being an exchange. We have a launchpad, we have an incubator, we have an NFT marketplace, we have a VC fund. We basically build a full ecosystem in the crypto space.
Okay, and that's a lot of different things to do. How did you get involved so deeply in the space? What's the story?
So the background of the company, we originally coming from mining. So we started 10 years ago, and along the evolution, we started an exchange 4 years ago. So we celebrate our 4th anniversary last month. We're very proud of that, and we keep expanding all the way. So today we are proud to say that we are in 12 countries, we have 500 people globally, and we keep growing, moving forward.
Okay, that's definitely a lot of people. What do you make of the current market situation? How is it affecting your business?
So for us, we've always been very cautious. We have experience in the space, so we could say that we've been through a lot of up and downs in the last decade, I'll say. So the way we manage the company has always been like being careful, keep moving forward, but also not being too crazy in the way that you want to expand so fast, and it's also very dangerous in your growth stage. Yeah,
absolutely. And where do you see the biggest uptake of crypto at the moment? Which geographical area and which vertical?
Geographically, I mean, for us, we have also strong roots in Asia, so it's still a very dynamic market despite the current conditions. Beside that, I mean, the world today is a big playground, but we're still also looking at our historical market, but we are here in Malta as well because eventually we want to explore the new market, and Europe for us is a new market. So we believe also that there is also a big potential to take and to grow here.
And how do you feel about MiCA? How do you feel that might affect European operations? Would it be something positive or will it be an inhibitor?
I guess, I mean, it's sometimes good that the market is more quiet because it gives more time also for the real builder to do something. And it's not the first time that the market goes through the bear and the bull cycle. So we've been through that already. And most of the time, the good project takes time. It's the right opportunity for them. And as an exchange, I think we are focusing on two things. Helping our current project that are already working with us to go together through this phase. And at the same time, also trying to keep smart decisions about how we can keep the boat floating.
Exactly. I think a lot of people who come into this space sort of, especially the ones who haven't been around long, look at the roller coaster, they see it sort of shaking a little bit, and they get cold feet. But when you've been in this space long enough, you've seen enough cycles. Very few things faze you anymore, right?
Right.
And what is it? What do you think or rather, what effect do you think that FTX is going to have on this roller coaster for the world?
I think we saw two effects. We saw one effect eventually on the user, that for some of them maybe could affect the trust that they could have. And other effect will be also on the project side, because it could eventually also slow down their operations or eventually their growth stage. As an exchange, I believe that we also position ourselves to always focus on two things mainly, like the safety part, which is protecting our users, and also the service part, which is also helping the user or the ecosystem all the time. So as long as we are focusing on this, there is always stories in the market, but it's also our responsibility to reassure our user and partners that we can keep growing together.
Yeah, and I think that's something that's sort of missing, I think, from this industry. It's a little bit of integrity from key industry players and the utilization of that towards the mass market. So I guess if you could give some advice to the crypto community as a whole, what do you think we should be doing?
Oh, that's a very broad question. You mean in which perspective be doing?
I mean, clearly we're doing something wrong, right? Clearly, as a collective. I mean, yes, you can argue that this is a natural evolution and that the ICO boom, which was then followed by the NFT boom, and another same thing will happen with the metaverse, crash and burn. So we're yes, it's natural evolution, but to an extent, there's also like a level of irresponsibility, I feel, in this industry.
Yes, right. But the responsibility, I believe, comes from both sides, from the user side as well, but also from the provider as well. So it's always a combo, you know. The user also needs to take their responsibilities when they take a decision to work with a certain service provider or to invest in one project. And the service provider needs to also work together with the user to show that they are the right one to collaborate with them. And as a centralized exchange, this is our mission. You know, we have the safe guardian of the people asset. We are building for our perspective a new open financial system for the world. So that's a big responsibility for us. But everybody should always take his own responsibility. It's too easy to throw the stone to the other when the problem happens, you know?
Yeah, he who cast the first stone is not without sin. I'm not even Christian and I can figure that one, but yeah. Mate, thank you so much for your time. It's awesome feedback and good luck with the show.
Thank you so much.
Cheers.
You too.